Hello and welcome to the Stephen Mendes channel. In this video we are reviewing the Roland A-800PRO in a standalone environment, being powered by the adapter and driving an analog sequencer. The beauty of the Roland A-800PRO and why you might want one is because it can work equally well through the USB port without external power, or if you, like me, have hardware sequencers and modules, you can drive it through the conventional DIN ports into your hardware and still obtain all the programming flexibility via easy front panel switches and the display screen. Program either button B1, B2, B3 or B4 for CC4 and use that as our switch to change the patch on the analog through the associated 0 to 5 volt signal from our MIDI interface. First we have to put the controller in the edit mode by pressing the Alt and the left arrow button. See where it says edit? So we press the two of those together and the screen should say LCD contrast. Now once we're in the edit mode, we press the hold pedal and we see that P1 is flashing in the display. If we'd wiggle the expression pedal instead, the P2 would be showing because the P1 jack is what the whole pedal is plugged into. So we press the value button here to show that we want to edit P1. Right now it's set up for control change, but as we rotate the knob we go to no assign and we press it and it asks if yes, and we press it again. So now we have unassigned the hold pedal from CC4. And what we're going to do is we're going to assign CC4 to our button B1 here. So what we do, we go back into the edit mode by pressing the Alt and left arrow button. And we press button B1. Press button B1. And we see in the display, let's just get it so you can see it. We have to darken it down. We see B1 is flashing. So we press the value knob and it's set to control change, which is what we want. So we press it again. And we want MIDI channel 1, so we press it again, and now we come to the CC number, which is currently 85. So we're going to rotate the value knob quickly to bring it down to 4, because we are going to use control change 4. Control change number 4, and we press the button again. Now it says button mode latch or unlatch. We can rotate it to the unlatched position, but we want it to latch. So we're going to leave it at latch and press again, and we have secured that. On the keyboard we press the button B1 and it lights. We press the button B1 and the light goes out. Use the number 3 option on your MIDI interface. If we switch it to number 3, we can have CC1, CC7 or CC4 control. And the CC7 is of course variable, it's normally volume. The CC1 is usually your modulation wheel, and the CC4 is a foot controller. But the beauty about the MIDI controller, the Roland A-800PRO, is that you can in fact program any CC number on various knobs, wheels or sliders of the MIDI controller, so it doesn't have to serve those functions. We've now patched our CC4 via the orange cable to the control input of our switch. Okay guys, now we've got it completely set up. The output from our first voice is coming through an attenuator just to get the volume right, and we're going into the A line. The B line is coming from another voltage controlled amplifier with the other patch, and that's just being regulated by a different envelope generator. So it's a pretty simple setup. We've got a sine wave just going through a voltage controlled amplifier and being controlled by an envelope generator to give us a plinky plinky sound. And then we've got our cat meow coming from the sawtooth wave of the same oscillator and going through our VCF. So what happens is that we switch the voices, as I said, by pressing the button B1, which turns on and off the switch, and we're just going to let you hear it now. And I could do it even faster if I wasn't holding the camera in my free hand and having to switch the button with my same playing hand. But you get the general idea. Your wonderful controller is so easy to program and so wonderful with all these various buttons, knobs and sliders and control devices that you can simply set up any CC number and you can patch them in to your analog modular synth for perfect control. Thanks for watching the Stephen Mendes channel, and we'll see you soon again.